Two flashpoints, one hemisphere. In Caracas, Nicolás Maduro accuses the CIA of plotting to drag Venezuela into war. In the Pacific, US missiles strike another suspected drug vessel. 4 dead, tensions rising. From the Caribbean to the open sea, power plays and paranoia collide as America and its rivals test the limits of peace. Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro has claimed that his government's intelligence services foiled what he described as a CIA-backed plot to attack US ships in the waters of Trinidad and Tobago and frame Venezuela for the assault. Speaking during a televised event in Caracas, Maduro said security forces had captured several mercenaries who allegedly confessed to participating in the plan.
We found them and captured them. The captured mercenaries have confessed everything, and we have combed the area. We have captured new people over there in the east. A plan in which the CIA itself, with all its characteristic malice, was going to attack US ships. Who were they going to blame? Who do you think? If a US ship exploded in the border waters or in the waters of Trinidad and Tobago? Who were they going to blame? And why were they going to blame Venezuela? To justify an escalation in a confrontation between brotherly peoples.
Maduro added that the operation was intended to provoke military confrontation between the United States and Venezuela. Maduro offered no evidence or details on the number of arrests, but asserted that additional suspects were detained in eastern Venezuela. He praised his intelligence agencies for what he called a successful effort to defeat the CIA's alleged operation.
So our intelligence and counterintelligence have once again been successful and have thwarted and defeated the CIA's sinister plan against the people of Venezuela and Trinidad and Tobago. A resounding success. Congratulations.
The Venezuelan leader also urged unity with neighbouring Trinidad and Tobago, saying both nations should resist external interference and remain committed to peace in the Caribbean.
The message has been delivered. We have sent it to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and it has arrived. We are brothers. Let us unite for peace. Do not allow the gringos to bring war to the Caribbean. The message has reached the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and here we join hands as brothers. Trinidad and Tobago, united peoples, united peoples. The message was one of unity.
US Secretary of War. Pete Hegseth announced that the US military has carried out another strike on an alleged narco-trafficking vessel in the Pacific Ocean, killing 4 people. It marks at least the 15th boat targeted under the Trump administration's 2-month campaign that has killed more than 60 people. Hegseth shared a video of the strike on X, saying it was conducted in international waters and involved a vessel operated by a designated terrorist organization. Earlier today, at the direction of President Trump, the Department of War carried out a lethal kinetic strike on yet another narco-trafficking vessel operated by a designated terrorist organization in the Eastern Pacific. This vessel, like all the others, was known by our intelligence to be involved in illicit narcotics smuggling, was transiting along a known narco-trafficking route and carrying narcotics. 4 male narco-terrorists were aboard the vessel and killed during the strike, which was conducted in international waters. No US forces were harmed in this strike. The Western Hemisphere is no longer a safe haven for narco-terrorists bringing drugs to our shores to poison Americans. The Department of War will continue to hunt them down and eliminate them wherever they operate. The Trump administration began targeting suspected drug-carrying boats in the Caribbean last month and has since expanded operations to the Eastern Pacific. American officials argue that the US is in an armed conflict with drug cartels designated as terrorist groups. Meanwhile, a former US diplomat has warned that the United States could fire long-range cruise missiles into Venezuela to ratchet up the pressure on Maduro. John Feely, former US ambassador to Panama, who also served as the Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for Western Hemisphere Affairs, told Newsweek that US forces close to Venezuela may launch a series of Tomahawk cruise missiles at targeted sites in the South American country from outside of Caracas's territorial waters.